fentanyl is such a huge problem.
When you first met with her and got your hands on the discovery, which is the evidence in the case, what were some of your initial concerns?
Whenever you have a death of a child, as defense lawyers, we're always worried that, a jury is not going to care and to say you're responsible as a parent and you're going to be found guilty, just whatever defenses are. And so that was the main concern. Obviously, fentanyl is such a huge problem. It was that, it's like the drug of choice for the last several years. And just so the strong emotions with fentanyl, just those two things alone was a huge concern, like how we were going to deal with that. And so it was really processing from her point of view and tracing how this child died, because the scientific evidence did not match up what the initial 12-hour death window was. And was so nothing was matching up. And so we had to look at exactly what, how did this fentanyl get in this child? Because of how the room was laid out, the child was in the crib, there was no fentanyl found in the crib. And then the extenuating circumstance of grandfather cleaning up the room and father playing with the child when our client had no idea, kind of created this big mystery to where if the scene was cleaned up, like, could a jury just say, okay, well, of course the child had to die this way and mom was, one of the potential last people, and they were going to jump to that conclusion. And so there was a lot of circumstances of that tampering with scene was that a good thing or a bad thing for us, even though my client was overcharged with it, because literally on the body camera, you see the father take the phone from my client and lean over to the side. It's texting in front of the officer, clean it up. The cops are here to destroy stuff. Like, wow. It was crazy.